Hello everyone, welcome to my bold and beautiful now channel. As always, this time I have appeared with the mysterious soap opera, so don't delay, like and subscribe now and stay tuned. Steffy and Finn eject Luna from their home after a close encounter with Hayes. At Forrester, Ridge is glad Finn is remaining strong when it comes to Luna. Taylor and Steffy worry about when it finally sinks in for Luna. Ridge grunts, what if it sends her over the edge? Then what? Steffy tells her parents she's not afraid of Luna. She can't let her think she has power over her. She and Finn both told her she can never come near them again. Taylor hopes Luna will take the hint and leave town. Steffy says they were very firm with her. Taylor thinks even someone as unhinged as Luna would understand why, after what she did to her. They flash to her holding her prisoner in the cage. Steffy says Luna's fantasy of a life with Finn will never be anything more than that. Ridge tells Steffy if Luna shows up at the house again, not to engage with her. She should call him or call the police. Steffy hopes she doesn't. She hopes she realizes she's not wanted. She knows Finn's not giving her mixed signals. Steffy can't let her control her life, and announces she has to go. She wants to see her husband. Taylor and Ridge worry that Steffy and Finn may not have got their message across. What might Luna do next? Ridge wants to find a way to put her back behind bars. Her walking around is an insult to the two men who died. Taylor knows all too well how a person like Luna's mind works. They're the most dangerous of all. Ridge will do whatever it takes to stop this. Lee summons Bill at the hospital. Lee is working away on her laptop when Bill appears. I got your text, he questions. Lee's surprised he responded. He says he was nearby. She tells him to shut the door and fumes at him over setting Luna free. Bill doesn't need a lecture from her. There's nothing she could say to him that he hasn't already said to himself. He admits he may have mishandled things with Luna. Lee scoffs, might have mishandled things? Bill says it's not easy for him to admit he's wrong. He can pull strings that most people cannot, but he has to get better at how to use that power. It was misguided. Lee thinks it's about time he realized. Bill hopes Luna will take his advice. He told her to leave Los Angeles and start fresh anywhere but there. Lee and Bill discuss the need for Luna to leave LA. She thinks Bill is still rooting for her. Bill says if she gets her life together, it means he didn't totally screw up. Lee muses, if she'd only take your advice. That girl's caused enough damage. Lurking Luna at the Cliff House, Finn tells Luna she tried to kill his wife. Is he supposed to just forget that? She's sure he wants to make up for lost time. Finn tells her she should be in prison, but she has her freedom. She should do something with the second chance she doesn't deserve, do something with it other than obsess over him. This is it. We are done. You will not have a place in my life, ever. Luna pleads with Finn not to walk away from her just because Steffy doesn't understand what she's been through. Finn says she has to be out of their lives. He tells her to leave, but Luna wants to take advantage of this time together without Steffy there. Luna learns Kelly is gone but Hayes is in the bedroom. She tells Finn not to make her leave. You're not going to turn your back on me. Finn tells her not to call him Dad. Luna goes on about Poppy messing up her childhood and keeping them apart. She complains that her mother doesn't care if she ever sees her again. Finn points out she framed her for murder. Luna pleads with Finn that she needs him more than ever. Suddenly, Hayes calls out from the other room. Finn tells Luna to hide as the kid appears. Hayes tells his dad he got scared of a video on his tablet. It was about zombies. Luna watches tearfully from the kitchen as Finn holds his son in his arms and comforts him. Finn carries Hayes through the house to prove there's no zombies. Luna remains in the kitchen listening as Finn calms and comforts his son. He explains that Grandma Lee told him it's medically impossible for a person to turn into a zombie. Hayes believes him. Finn tells him that it's his job to love him and keep him safe. Just then, Steffy comes in. Finn looks toward the kitchen as they fill her in and hug Hayes. Steffy asks, "Is everything okay besides the zombies?" Finn sends Hayes off to clean his room and Steffy asks again. Luna steps out and Steffy gasps and jumps. "Luna! What are you doing in my home?" Finn fumes that Luna just popped in again, she wasn't invited. Steffy panics over Hayes being in the next room. Finn says Hayes didn't see her. Luna says her dad made her hide in the kitchen. She gushes about how beautiful it was to see her dad and brother talking. Steffy says, "Don't call him that." Luna wants the same kind of attention from Finn. Steffy marvels that she's crazy. Finn doesn't want a relationship with her. Finn barks, "You have no place in our life." Steffy tells Luna to go. And never come back here again. Luna walks toward the door, pausing to look at a photo of Hayes and his parents. She looks back and sneers at Steffy before exiting. Outside, her glare turns sinister. Luna crosses the line, Steffy and Finn eject her after dangerous home invasion. The tension on the bold and the beautiful has officially snapped. What began as an emotionally messy reunion between Luna and her birth father, Finn, has turned into a terrifying obsession that puts everyone in danger, especially young Hayes. After another disturbing and uninvited visit, Steffy and Finn finally make a bold, united stand. Luna is no longer welcome in their home or their lives. But what happens when someone as unhinged and determined as Luna refuses to take no for an answer? Forrester family in fear. At Forrester Creations, the concern over Luna continues to grow. Ridge, Taylor, and Steffy gather to discuss the emotional toll Luna's actions are having on everyone, especially Finn. Ridge praises his son-in-law for standing his ground, but he, along with Taylor, fears Luna may still spiral into something darker if she feels fully rejected. What if it sends her over the edge? Then what? Ridge asks grimly, foreshadowing the chilling turn Luna's storyline may take. Despite Ridge's concerns, Steffy tries to appear strong, insisting she's not afraid of Luna. She refuses to let the unstable young woman think she has any kind of power over her or her family. Taylor, however, isn't as convinced. Her professional instincts tell her that Luna may be far more dangerous than she seems, and after what Luna did to her, no one can blame her for being on high alert. That flashback of Luna keeping Taylor locked in a cage only reinforces the idea that Luna is capable of horrifying things. And with her obsession for Finn still burning hot, her delusions may push her to new extremes. Luna pushes too far, home invasion and Hayes in danger. Back at the Cliff House, things quickly escalate from unsettling to outright alarming. Luna arrives yet again, uninvited, and confronts Finn, begging for a connection. She appeals to his sense of compassion and guilt, even bringing up their shared blood and the childhood she claims was stolen from her by Poppy. But when Finn tells her, once again, that she is not a part of his life, nor will she ever be, Luna crosses a line that can't be uncrossed. She refuses to leave. As fate would have it, Hayes, Finn and Steffy's young son, suddenly calls out from his bedroom. He's scared after watching a video about zombies, an innocent moment that becomes chilling in the context of what's happening just feet away. Instead of immediately leaving, Luna hides in the kitchen at Finn's command, all while watching Finn lovingly calm and comfort his son. Her tears, her longing, and her continued refusal to let go highlight a disturbing reality. Luna has replaced reality with fantasy. To her, Finn and Hayes are the family she was meant to have, and Steffy is simply an obstacle in her path. Steffy's shock and fury, "You have no place in our life." When Steffy arrives home, the tension reaches its peak. After calming Hayes and sending him to his room, she notices something is off. Then Luna steps out of the kitchen, and Steffy nearly jumps out of her skin. Luna! What are you doing in my home? She gasps, stunned by the violation. Finn quickly explains that Luna wasn't invited, she just showed up. Steffy panics, realizing their son had been just down the hall. Luna tries to paint the visit as a sweet family moment, saying she was so moved by seeing her father and brother together. But Steffy isn't buying it. Don't call him that, she snaps, enraged by the way Luna continues to force herself into their lives. Even Finn loses his cool. You have no place in our life, he shouts. It's the clearest message he's ever sent Luna. Steffy tells her to leave and never come back. Luna walks to the door but pauses to stare at a photo of Hayes with his parents. She looks back, sneers at Steffy, and leaves, but not before her expression turns chilling. Outside, her glare becomes outright sinister. This isn't over. Luna's obsession is now a threat. Luna's behavior has officially moved beyond emotional instability into dangerous territory. Her repeated visits to Finn and Steffy's home, especially with Hayes in the house, are deeply alarming. She refuses to accept boundaries, sees herself as a rightful part of their family, and seems immune to logic or reason. More terrifyingly, she is now willing to hide in their home uninvited, to spy on and fantasize about a life that isn't hers. That's no longer just an obsession, that's a stalker. And her sinister look on the way out suggests her next move may be even more desperate. Backlash brewing, Ridge and Taylor want Luna locked up again. Back at Forrester, Ridge and Taylor discuss the severity of the situation. They agree that Luna's freedom is an insult to the victims of her past crimes. Ridge expresses that he'll do whatever it takes to get Luna behind bars again. The fact that she's still walking around, still harassing their family, is unacceptable. Taylor knows Luna's mind, unbalanced, emotionally reactive, and now fixated on Finn and Hayes. Ridge and Taylor worry about how far Luna will go the next time she feels rejected. Their worst fears might be right around the corner. Lee and Bill clash over Luna's release. Meanwhile, at the hospital, Lee confronts Bill Spencer, furious that he played a role in setting Luna free. While Bill admits he mishandled things, Lee isn't satisfied. She warns him that Luna is dangerous, and letting her go may have been a grave mistake. Bill claims he told Luna to leave LA and start fresh somewhere else. But Lee isn't buying his regret. She suspects he still hopes for redemption through Luna, but warns that he might be the one who gets burned next. If she'd only take your advice, Lee says. That girl's caused enough damage. What's next? Luna's dark descent? This storyline has officially shifted from emotional drama to psychological thriller. Luna's detachment from reality, combined with her growing hostility towards Steffy and obsession with Finn, signals something dangerous on the horizon. Could Luna try to kidnap Hayes to fulfill her twisted fantasy? Might she sabotage Steffy's life or career to make room for herself? Could someone even get hurt? The possibilities are chilling.